The Department of Justice has released a new report on Philadelphia cops shooting people. Yes, indeed, it is true. Now, Philadelphia is a lot smaller than New York City, but has a much higher rate of police shootings in recent years. According to a new report published by the Justice Department, police violence, disproportionately affects Philadelphia's black community. Officers don't receive consistent training under the department's deadly force policy. Now, this is a pretty groundbreaking report. A couple of nuggets that you should take home. In a city where blacks and whites each make up 45% of the population, almost 60% of officers involved in shootings between 2007 and 2013 were white, while 81% of the suspects involved were black. Now, to make matters worse, black suspects were more likely to get shot because of a misidentified object, i.e. they were pulling up their pants or they reached for their cell phone, while white suspects were more likely to be involved in a physical altercation that resulted in the officer shooting them. What that says, in common sense, in simple language, is this. African Americans were unarmed, and the police, they were probably at a distance, 10, 15, 20 feet. And the police shot them. Whereas in white suspects were like in the officer's face. We're going to have a throwdown. I'm going to have a tussle with you. I'm going to grab you. And they were shot. So there were more black folks shot there were more black folks that were shot and, there was deadly force used against them because they were trying to pull their pants up. And white folks, had to go punch the officer in the face when they pulled their gun out. Now, one more thing before we move on to the next story. Among officers involved shootings in which the victims were black and Hispanic officers are more likely than white counterparts to shoot a suspect after mistaking a plain object for a gun. While the overall number of officer-involved shootings declined between 2007 and 2013, the sheer victims were unarmed during the incident more than triple, from 6% in 2007 to 20% in 2013. America, it doesn't matter what city you live in. 1, hashtag Black Lives Matter. 2, hashtag hands up, don't shoot. And 3, can we stop this police brutality? And can police we need police in the community to keep our community safe. But at the same time, the community needs respect from the police department. And we're not saying that police aren't the problem, America. Racism and bias are the problem. You heard it here first, folks.